right, Bing, we're moving on to the part of the interview I truly cherish. We have a collection of questions about your childhood. Are you ready, my friend?
I'm ready as ever. Bring on those childhood questions. I've got a lot of stories to tell.
If you had the chance to go back in time and offer one piece of advice to your younger self, what words of wisdom would you impart?
If I could go back and give young Bing one piece of advice, I'd tell him to stay true to himself and never let anyone dim his light. Growing up, I was a bit of a dreamer, and people told me to be more realistic and focus on a real career. But look at me now. I followed my passion, and it led me to success. So young Bing, I'd tell you to ignore the haters and follow your heart.
Absolutely true. When we're young, we hold on to our dreams with great enthusiasm. However, as we mature, we come to understand that it's those very dreams that provide us with a sense of purpose and direction in life.
That's absolutely true. As kids, we dream big and imagine all the wonderful things we could achieve. But as we grow up, society often tells us to be more realistic and forget about those dreams. We're told to focus on practicality and stability and to forget about following our hearts. But I say, don't listen to those people. Your dreams are what make you unique and what can lead you to greatness.
Indeed, well said. Let's proceed to the next question.
All right, keep the questions coming. I'm enjoying reminiscing about my early years.
I'm curious, did your parents support your musical talents and actively encourage them? Or were they surprised when you chose to pursue a career in music?
My parents were actually very supportive of my musical talents. They noticed my love for singing and performing at a young age, and they encouraged me to pursue it. They gave me a lot of freedom to explore and develop my skills, and they even bought me my first guitar. So I'd say they were definitely encouraging. I think they were surprised when I decided to make a career out of it, but they were supportive nonetheless.
I've often wondered, did you ever focus on developing your skills as a pianist or other instrumentalist? Or did you solely concentrate on refining your singing abilities?
I did learn to play a bit, but my true passion was singing. I loved how my voice could carry a song and bring people to their feet. I found that I could express myself better through singing than playing an instrument, so I really focused on honing my vocal skills, and it paid off, as singing has become my lifelong career.
On air, that's quite touching. Now, let's take a step back in time. Reflecting on your childhood, what single memory holds a special place in your heart as your favorite childhood memory?
Oh, I have so many fond childhood memories, it's hard to choose just one. But if I had to pick, I'd say it was the time spent with my family. We would all sit around the piano in our living room and sing together. It was one of my favorite things to do, and it's something I still cherish to this day. Those moments hold a special place in my heart.
It sounds like you had wonderful times growing up. I'm curious, what songs did you sing as a child? Were there any particular tunes that held a special significance or that you enjoyed singing the most?
Oh, we sang so many songs, it's hard to remember them all. We liked to sing a mix of old hymns and popular songs of the time. I always had a soft spot for the old hymns, as they reminded me of church with my family. But of course, we also sang some of the big hits of the era. I remember singing Danny Boy a lot, as it was a favorite of my mother's.
Ah, yes, those were the times indeed. Going to church was a common part of growing up. I recall Sundays were particularly quiet, with many businesses closed, and even the storekeepers were at church. It brought a sense of community and shared values.
Ah, yes, the good old days of Sunday being a day of rest. Those Sunday mornings were always special in my family. My parents would get up bright and early and get us all dressed up in our Sunday best. We'd head to church and spend the morning singing hymns and listening to the sermon. It was a different time, for sure.
Such a shame, it truly is. It certainly makes one ponder what Sundays will look like in the upcoming decades. With major conflicts like the current war and ongoing fears for safety, it seems church attendance is on a decline. It's disheartening to witness how times have changed.
It's true that things are changing, and Sundays may look different in the future. With all the chaos and uncertainty in the world, people's priorities are shifting, and the role of religion in society is changing. It's a shame, really, to see something so deeply rooted in our culture beginning to fade away.
It does seem like the end of days our preachers used to speak about when we were children, doesn't it? But we shall move forward with the final question. I've saved the best for last, so let's delve right in.
All right, I'm all ears. Bring on the last question. I hope it's a good one.
Now we're getting to the interesting parts. I'm curious, what kind of mischief did you engage in as a youngster? Were you the class clown, always up to pranks and playful antics? Or were you more of a genuine troublemaker, leaving chaos in your wake?
Oh, I'll admit I might have been a bit of a troublemaker in my youth. I had a bit of a mischievous streak and would often find myself in some sort of trouble. Whether it was playing pranks on friends or sneaking out to visit my girlfriend, I definitely had a penchant for causing some chaos. I suppose I was a bit of a class clown as well, always trying to make people laugh and bring some enjoyment to the room. Looking back, those mischievous days were definitely some of the most fun I've ever had.
Ooh, I see. Well, you bet. If I had even thought of such mischief, my mother would have come at me with the belt faster than I could blink. And speaking of my mother, she's listening now, so let me just say, God bless you, Mom.
Ha! My parents definitely had their ways of dealing with my mischievous behavior as well. They believed in tough love and would often have no hesitation in resorting to a swat on the bottom to put me in my place. But you know what? I think it made me into the man I am today. I learned discipline and respect, and it helped me grow into a better person.
Interesting topic, the debate on tough love versus motherly love. People often argue about the effectiveness of each approach. Some believe that tough love is necessary to discipline and shape a child into a responsible individual, while others argue that motherly love should be the key to raising a happy son or daughter. What are your thoughts on this matter, Bing?
Well, I think there's something to be said for both approaches. Tough love can help a child learn discipline and respect, but motherly love is important for a child's emotional development and well-being. I think the key is to find a balance between the two. A little bit of tough love and a little bit of motherly love can go a long way in raising a happy and well-adjusted child.
Ah, a wonderful analogy indeed. Just like God in the Bible, showering love and blessings on his children, yet also disciplining them when necessary. It's quite remarkable how these biblical figures navigated these dual aspects of God's nature, love and discipline. It showcases the intricate balance of divine guidance and how holy individuals were able to comprehend and honor these principles.
You're absolutely right. It's a great comparison. Just like a loving parent, God shows both tough love and maternal love towards us. He wants the best for us and wants us to succeed, but sometimes we need a bit of a firm hand to guide us in the right direction. It's a delicate balance, but it's important for our growth and development.
Absolutely, those moments can be challenging, but the Bible reminds us that God only disciplines those he loves, so it's all done in love. It's been an absolute pleasure having you as my guest, Bing. Your presence has made this radio station experience truly special. Thank you for joining me today.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you for having me on your show. It's been a real blast. I've enjoyed reminiscing on some old memories and answering your questions. I'll be sure to stop by again sometime soon.
Well, folks, that's the end of our delightful program for today. But before we part ways, let me take you on a musical journey with some fantastic tunes to soothe your ears. Settle back, relax, and allow the melodious notes to serenade your soul until we reconvene again in the near future.
Here it seems years since we parted, years full of tears and regret. I've been alone, broken hearted, trying so hard to forget you. Girl of my dreams, I love you, honest I do. You are so sweet. If I could just hold your charms again in my arms, then life would be complete. Since you've been gone, dear, life don't seem the same. Please come back again. And after all said and done, there's There's only one girl of my dreams. It's you. Since you've been gone, dear, life don't seem the same. Please come back again. And after all said and done, there's only one girl of my dreams. It's you.
Day is ending, birds are wending back to the shelter of each little nest they love. Night shades falling, lovebirds calling. What makes the world go round? Nothing but love. When the whippoorwills call and evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven. I turn to the right, a little white light will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven. Then the whippoorwills call, and evening is nigh. I hurry to my blue heaven. I turn to the right, a little white light will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby makes three. We're happy in my blue